everybody and welcome back to the workshop. It is about -2 at the moment, -4, -6 overnight. It's not very nice, and the only car I've got to use is the BMW, which doesn't start in the cold. So I need to plug that in and try and work out if I can give us a fault, work that out. And of course, it's not very good in icy weather, so really I need to get a 4x4 working. I really need to do some on that, but unless I can get that warm enough that I can actually feel my hands, I won't be able to do much on it. So I'm going to put a heater on that, try to fix the BMW, try to get a 4x4 working. Hopefully it'll be warm enough in here to actually get on with that Range Rover. Because even an old thing like this, which is what, 2009, they all need computers these days because they're nothing simple. So let's get this thing plugged in, see if it tells us what's wrong with it. Which way around is that? Oh, right. There we go. BMW. What do you mean there's no codes present? You don't like bloody starting. It's all extremely tedious because it's not actually detecting, it's going to a different country, detecting a fault with the glow plug system, which would have been nice for it to have just seen it. Anyway, all the codes are cleared, very helpful little tool, and I suppose I'm going to have to go down a different route. I am going to order a brand new part for the BMW, which is the control module for all the glow plugs. It's a little computer that makes all the glow plugs work for the cold start. It only has a problem starting when it's cold. There are no codes, but it means nothing. Hopefully, when that arrives, I'll just fit that and wait for the cold and hope for the best. Although it has had a second-hand one put on it before, so don't know. Now, as I was saying, I need to get this usable. The body control module hasn't come, which means I've got average amount of power steering, but it's still going to be safer in this weather than a rear-wheel drive BMW. But this thing eats batteries, especially in cold weather. So I'm going to fit something that will stop that. Now, this could either be the best 33 euros I've ever spent or the worst. And this is apparently a remote control battery isolator, which means having a little remote control on your keyring, you can turn your battery on and off, which is a great idea for stopping a battery drain. But also, it's not a bad shout for a very hidden sort of immobiliser, because someone wants to get in your vehicle, be that a digger at the back of your house, whatever, something insignificant, and they can't start it because it won't start, because the battery's actually disconnected, but they won't be able to see it. So I'm going to do that because hopefully that means this doesn't get much use. I can just use that, turn the battery off without having to pop the bonnet, all the rest of it, and it will always be fully charged. So I need to put this thing down because it's too high, put that bonnet all the way up so I can actually get in, and let's see if this was a good buy or a terrible one. That's how cold it is. I'm not actually burning with this going full bore, and I'm only standing here. So this is actually the battery access and bonnet access. So there are little clips here which hold the bonnet up once you put it into this position, which gives you better access to do what we need to do. Of course, I'm not tall enough, so I better get a little step up. Then somewhere in here, we are going to connect that little battery relay. Right, am I in shot? Who knows? Right, so apparently how this works, and honestly viewer, I was sceptical as you. This has a very small amount of power to be able to receive, that plugs onto the battery, and then one side of this will go from the battery negative, so this we put this on negative, to here. The other side of it will go Now think about this actually. Yes, battery to negative, this, that side to the negative of the car, so we'll just interrupt the negative with this. Should be fairly simple, apparently. So we can just take the, oh, there we go. So that one down there, it goes to the body. We will put that up to one side of that relay. And then the other side of that relay to that same spot. That'll be the earth. Job done. Let's see if this goes. Talking to myself. I like talking to myself. Right, we've got no interior lights. He won't do anything, won't even turn. Okay, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, let's let's all be positive. Woohoo! Okay, so that is a start. So we can see the interior lights. The battery's on. That means the battery's off. On. Off. Right. So put that on. No? Come on. Yep, there we go. Okay. Off. Yes. On. And then, I think I've done it. Literally, this morning, the BMW almost didn't start. I almost had to walk here in the snow. It's supposed to get even colder over the next few days, and ice. I want to be able to make sure I can get out and about. So while that doesn't have power steering and has some other faults, it can be driven, and that's going to be a lot better in these weather conditions than the BMW, which essentially almost didn't start this morning. So change cars over. Let's see what else I can get done today. You know what? I can't feel my hands. It is -2 inside here. I'm just standing in front of a paraffin heater trying to stay warm enough to do something. I'm not doing that much. So, it's abandoned ship. Because there's plenty of stuff I can do to clean up at home. And that is probably going to be a more worthwhile use of my time. I've got a car that sort of works. I've got the car sat, this one's in here so I can wait for that part, and then hopefully that will fix. And when the weather changes a little bit, or I can get a big gas bottle for the huge heater over there to heat the area, maybe tomorrow, with a bit of luck, I can get on with that Range Rover Classic. Fingers crossed. I hope it's nice and warm wherever you are. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.